What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of The Perfect Date. Let's rock this. This Netflix new romantic comedy starring Netflix go-to guy Noah Centineo is as generic as it gets, but I don't mind it at all. Why? Well, I'm expressing to you my bias here because I am a sucker for generic rom-coms like this. Maybe that's why I'm still single, because my head is up in the rom-com clouds. But despite all that, believe it or not, this movie actually does have a pretty interesting concept that illustrates in its own way our dependence today on such apps as Lyft and Uber and Postmates and Grubhub and Tinder. You get the picture. So there's a bit of American Gigolo here without the sex, and there's a bit of She's All That as well. And you have four of today's dreamiest, most popular lead stars who are easy on the eyes. So hey, what's not to love about The Perfect Date? Starring Noah Centineo, Laura Marano, Odysseus Georgiades, and Camila Mendez, in The Perfect Date, Noah plays Brooks Radigan, who badly wants to go to Yale, but is having a hard time conveying who he is in his application. When he agrees to take on an extracurricular activity for money by posing as a boyfriend of a self-assured girl named Celia, played by Laura Marano, Brooks seizes the opportunity by turning that into a side business where he would be an escort to any girl that wants to hire him as whatever character that they want him to be. Turns out, he's pretty skilled as this whole stand-in. But as his business starts to rise, Brooks, without realizing it, pushes his best friend away and takes for granted the only girl he can be himself around. After To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and Sierra Burgess is a loser, and now this, I'm beginning to think that perhaps Noah has that special red telephone that Commissioner Gordon has in his office whenever he wants to call Batman. Where in this case, Noah's phone would be ringing whenever Netflix needs a leading man for their next new romantic comedy. But hey, can you blame them? Noah has this everyman good guy quality to him, and you can pair him up with any leading female character and he'll fit right in. And his performance in The Perfect Date is no different. As a matter of fact, his character in this movie, to a certain extent, is a walking textbook manual on how a guy should have conversation with any woman. So take notes, gentlemen. When I said that this movie is generic, I really mean that. But I'm not saying that negatively. It's actually kind of a compliment, because the writers and the director of this film did not deviate from what has worked effectively in this genre for years. All they did is simply update a few details here and there to match it to today's internet and smartphone era. The Perfect Date checks all the boxes. The guy has a crush on another girl while neglecting the true love in front of him. Check. That so-called true love, aka the girl of his life, for whatever reason is usually not good at dancing. Check. It has a conflict that you can see coming a mile away. Check. There's a parent, a dad or a mom, who for one moment of scene would give the wisest words of wisdom to the lead character after he messed up real bad. Check. There's a theme about, oh, we're all just trying to figure out our shit as we go along. Check. Oh, and of course, there is always a gay best friend. Never forget the gay best friend. Check, check, check. So it really doesn't get more predictable than The Perfect Date. But again, you won't mind because the movie does exactly what it's supposed to do. It gives you exactly what you've come to see. It's funny, it's lovey-dovey, it's charming, it's all around wonderful. So that's it. That's my review of The Perfect Date. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe to my channel. Press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please contribute monthly to help support this channel at Rama Screen Patreon page. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this.